This season, the team has scored 84 goals, whereas the average from the past 13 years has been, wait for it, 103 goals. This means Koeman's team has scored 19 goals less than they normally do. And of course, we know they have one game left to play against Eibar this Saturday, but still. It's clear that Barca lacks goals, although some fans criticize Koeman's lack of offensive game, but the reality is that the team is missing a top striker in the squad. Joan Laporta knows this, and his main obsession this summer will be to sign a player who can guarantee goals. Today, we will analyze the president's list of targets for the striker position. At least 2 of them will join Barcelona this summer. Let's start with the Argentinian Kun Aguero, who will most likely be the first one to be announced by Joan Laporta's team, as, according to Spanish newspapers, the player has already reached an agreement with Barcelona's board that will become public after the Champions League final. In any case, the club and player has agreed on a 2-year contract and a salary reduction of at least 50%, as Kun had one of the highest wages in the Premier League with over 11 million euros per season. In Barcelona, he would earn 5 to 6 million at most. All details figured will be announced very soon. Moreover, Aguero will be a key factor in convincing Messi to stay. In their teenage years, they used to be roommates in Argentina, and they get along very well. Nevertheless, most Barcelona fans do not consider him to be a good recruitment for Barca, as the El Mundo Deportivo survey revealed last week. A strong 80% majority do not believe Aguero is a good pick to fill the number 9 position. But the club does not have in mind a starting 11 role for Kun. They expect him to replace Braithwaite and come up from the bench whenever the team is struggling to score in the second half of the game. Let's now analyze the players that are destined to have a key role in Barcelona's attack in the next 5 years to come. The club has 2 main priorities in mind to cover that need. The first one is Erling Haaland. Barca directors are quite confident about convincing the young Norwegian and believe that, because of the economic difficulties Dortmund is facing at the moment, they could reach an agreement for a transfer this summer. The total figures will be high, of course, but Laporta is about to sign a new financing deal with an American bank that could give the club the cash they need to close this transfer. Haaland is claimed to be the top European scorer of the next decade, and the investment is believed to be worth it. He is physically strong, fast, with good finishing skills, and the most important thing, he has a strong mentality, which makes us think he won't get intimidated by Leo Messi's presence on the pitch, as it happens to many other recruitments like Griezmann or Dembele, who do not take responsibility and delegate all the work to Messi. His strong mentality could potentially be a threat too. Just remember Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who could not accept having a second role in the team and wanted to have more time in the limelight. However, the situation is quite different now. First of all, Haaland is a team player, whereas Zlatan was slightly more of an individualist player. And Messi will be 34 next season and is transitioning towards a game creator role to assist and create chances for his teammates. For that reason, the club thinks he could get along perfectly with Haaland. In case Barca cannot close Haaland's deal this summer, the club has another top striker in mind. This is Harry Kane, who is looking to move to a bigger club. He has asked Levy to be open to receiving bids for him this summer. Levy is a tough negotiator, and he will not let him leave unless there is very good offers on the table. This means at least 120 million euros. Barcelona should most likely seduce Levy through offering attractive players like Dembele or Coutinho in exchange. Nevertheless, many English sources claim that Kane seeks the overall Premier League top scorer record, which means he would rather stay in England and sign for a top club that could offer him a great chance of winning trophies like Manchester United, City, or Chelsea. Moreover, Barcelona directors don't seem convinced about signing an English player, as they usually have a hard time adapting to the Spanish league. In any case, if he finally came, he would for sure adapt to Barcelona's style and be a key player alongside Messi. And finally, the underdog of today's list. In case Barcelona doesn't end up getting the cash needed to sign Haaland or Kane, they have Ansu Fati in mind. This could be quite a surprising one for Barca fans, as we are used to seeing him play mostly in the wings. But the truth is that Ansu is a wonderful number 9 member too. He proved it in La Masia, where he used to play as the central forward in his first years in Barcelona's academy. As a number 9, he used to score many goals, and this is why today, although playing in the wings, he is an ease for finding the opponent's net. As a matter of fact, in this year's Clásico in Camp Nou, Ansu played as a striker and he scored the only Barca goal that day. If he finally recovers properly from his knee operation, he will for sure be a key player next season, in the wings or in a center forward position if the team needs to. In this video, we have not mentioned the option of playing with Depay as number 9. In fact, many directors are reluctant about recruiting him and will only consider it if Koeman finally stays in Barcelona. However, Koeman would see him as a winger or second striker, not as a killer. Other players like Lautaro from Inter Milan have been considered, especially by the media, but Joan Laporta nor Ronald Koeman seem convinced so far. We hope we will have more news soon regarding Barcelona's striker. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And let us know in the comments who your favorite option is for Barcelona's next striker. See you soon!